Hi, I'm Todd with Whole Latte Love. We have Mark behind the camera.
Hi guys.
Okay, today we're going to show you how to remove the steam valve on a Gaggia Classic and then to put it back on. I did a video a while ago on how to do a total teardown on the Gaggia Classic boiler, and I forgot to do that part. So if you want to see that video, check out this link.
Yeah,
and if you want to see how to do just the steam valve, hang out. Let's go.
Okay.
It's pretty easy to do. Some are stuck more than others, but let's go through the tools first. 5mm Allen wrench, Phillips head, flat head, 17mm open end wrench, and channel locks just in case. You may not need these. Okay, first thing we have to do is take the top off the machine. We use a Phillips head screwdriver for that. Magnetic ones are always nice, but don't need it. There's just 2 Phillips head screws right in here. And this lifts up from the back, then comes out. And the next thing we want to do is pull the switch out of here. Get that out of the way. I've got this little rubber piece here, can come off. And to get that off, you have to push these clips in on the side here. So we'll push that one in, go like that, and then we'll get the other side, push on the clip. If I can get in there. Okay, and that goes forward.
So those are little clips there.
Yeah.
So you get a good
Exactly.
those. Yeah. Okay.
It releases it. We'll pull our wires off top of the boiler. Pull our steam valve or steam knob off. And then we're going to loosen this nut here, which holds the steam wand. And be careful when you're doing this not to crack the ceramic around this heating element. So just be careful about that. Take your 5mm Allen wrench and stick it on there. And loosen one side.
So you're just using the channel locks there to
Yep. Can you
get
see
a little
that?
extra force on it.
Yep. They might be really tight depending on how old the machine is. Mm-hmm. And we'll pull these right out. Now, this may be on here really good where you can't turn it. This one happens to be loose, okay? Mm-hmm. But if it's really on there hard and you can't turn it, you can take at this point, get your channel locks on here and just work it back and forth and back and forth. Mm-hmm. And then what you'll do, you take your Allen wrench, stick this underneath here like that, and start to pry it up.
So there's a little lever under there?
Yeah, there's a lever action. So you might be able to wiggle this back and forth and then pry this up at the same time.
Great.
And so once you get that off, you do have an O-ring on here. If you're installing a new one, obviously it's good to have a new O-ring. Mm-hmm. Maybe clean up around there a little bit. Mm-hmm. And you got your steam valve off. And this is a little guard, protects in case you have steam coming through there, blows through, protects you from burning yourself. Okay, now we'll put it back on. So put your O-ring on there. Set that on. We'll grab our 2 Allen screws. I know this is not the exciting part, but in a while I'm going to show you something that's important, how to get this lined up right so you don't have an issue with your steam knob hitting the casing.
So keep watching.
Yeah, so hang out there for a few more minutes. Okay, it's kind of snug. Then you take your knob, put it on, and you see that metal piece there. Mm-hmm. Okay? That goes on the curved area of the knob right here. So push it on. Okay. Now you notice if you go back and forth, it can hit on the casing. So what we'll do is we'll hold this in place, then we'll snug these up a little more. Again, center it.
So just making sure that's centered before you snug those too much.
And then turn it, make sure it's on right.
Okay.
And then we will snug these down even more. Tight. And tight, make them pretty tight. And we will get our steam wand back in place. Again, be careful not to damage the ceramic there. Get that nice and snug. And then we will get our wires back on the boiler. One there and one there. Okay, now when we push this back in, make sure this part of it is facing up. Some old machines may actually not have that, but got to get around the wires. So just push it, snaps right into place.
Okay.
Put that up against it. Put on our little rubber piece. You have to, it goes on like this.
Match up the holes a little bit?
Match up the holes, thank you for that proper wording.
Okay.
Just make it go.
And that's where the front of that
Yeah, where this will
cover slides into.
That slides right into it.
Okay.
When you put this in, you got to put the front in first. And then when you're putting this on, you kind of actually take this, you have to bend this a little bit like this to have it line up with the hole down below.
Okay.
Yep, I missed up front here.
Getting into the right slots in there.
And you got to be above, it makes it a little tricky. Well, it's really not this tricky, it's just me. Just got to make sure, come on, if I can get it in there. There we go. And fit it right down in there.
Okay.
It's not always that hard. I just made it that way. And we get our screws back in. So what was happening up front here when I was putting, well, you make sure it goes in nice and smooth, otherwise it'll, if you can put them at an angle, you feel it's really hard to turn. So make sure it goes in nice and straight. It'll be easy to turn right to the end. Otherwise, you can end up stripping them out. Okay. When I put this metal in here, it was actually hitting that metal bracket. That's why, so I had to get it above it.
Gotcha.
So that is really all there is to it. So whether you have to just take it off for some reason that you want to get into the boiler or to replace a new one, so it's just a few minutes and that'll take care of it. Okay.
All right. Thanks, Todd.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Want to learn more? Subscribe now so you'll know about the latest videos on everything coffee from Whole Latte Love.
Hi, I'm Todd with Whole Latte Love. We have Mark behind the camera.
Hi, guys.
Okay, today we're going to show you how to remove the steam valve on a Gaggia Classic and then to put it back on. I did a video a while ago on how to do a total teardown on the Gaggia Classic boiler, and I forgot to do that part. So if you want to see that video, check out this link.
Yeah,
and if you want to see how to do just the steam valve, hang out. Let's go.
Okay.
It's pretty easy to do. Some are stuck more than others, but let's go through the tools first. 5mm Allen wrench, Phillips head, flat head, 17mm open end wrench, and channel locks just in case. You may not need these.
Okay.
Okay, first thing we have to do is take the top off the machine. Use a Phillips head screwdriver.